The rain hammered against the windows of Abernathy's antique shop, mimicking the frantic beat of his heart. He hadn't slept properly since they'd left Blackwood Manor, the image of Elias collapsing, an unsettling glow clinging to his memory, like a shroud. Silas had been practically vibrating with anxiety, convinced they'd unleashed something truly monstrous. Abernathy, despite his own growing dread, felt a chilling sense of responsibility. It was his curiosity, his hunger for the esoteric, that had led them to the manor, to the music box, to this precipice of the unknown. He ran a trembling hand through his thinning hair, the scent of aged wood and dust a small comfort amidst the growing terror. The shop, usually a haven of comforting familiarity, felt tainted, as if the manor's oppressive atmosphere had seeped into the very walls. He hadn't dared to tell Silas the truth. The fragmented memories that plagued him, flashes of a ritual, a chanting, a swirling vortex of darkness, memories that felt not his own yet were inextricably linked to Blackwood Manor. A soft rapping on the door startled him. He peered through the rain-streaked glass. It was the caretaker, his face obscured by the shadows of his wide-brimmed hat. Abernathy hesitated, then unlocked the door. "You summoned me," the caretaker said, his voice a low, resonant murmur that seemed to vibrate in the air. I needed to understand," Abernathy stammered. "What was that music box? What are you doing? What did I unleash?" The caretaker stepped inside, his presence instantly chilling the room. "You opened a door, Mr. Abernathy, a door that was best left sealed. Elias, what's happening to him?" The caretaker turned his gaze towards Abernathy, his eyes like pools of impenetrable darkness. "He is a conduit, a vessel through which harmony can be restored." "Restored? To what? What harmony?" Abernathy felt a wave of dizziness wash over him. He leaned heavily on a nearby table, the scent of old books momentarily soothing his frayed nerves. "The world is out of balance, Mr. Abernathy. A dissonance has arisen. Elias possesses a resonance, a unique ability to act as a bridge." The caretaker paused, as if carefully choosing his words. "He is the key." "The key to what? And to you asterisk?" Abernathy demanded, his voice cracking with fear. The caretaker's smile, a chilling, unsettling expression that didn't reach his eyes. "I am merely a shepherd, guiding the flock towards its appointed destination, ensuring the harmony is complete." He stepped closer, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. "You see, Mr. Abernathy, the universe operates on patterns, rhythms, and those who listen they understand." Abernathy shuddered. He felt a cold dread creeping up his spine. "I don't want any part of this. Leave Elias alone. Leave me alone." The caretaker ignored his plea. "The ritual is almost complete. The final verse remains. A single note must be played, and Elias must sing it." Suddenly, a sharp pain erupted in Abernathy's head. He staggered backward, clutching his temples. Images flooded his mind, fragmented scenes of Blackwood Manor, of a dark, swelling vortex of chanting voices, and then a single terrifying vision, the colossal, alien form looming over the earth, its eyes burning with cold, indifferent light. He screamed, collapsing to the floor. When he looked up, the caretaker was gone. Silas burst into the shop, his face etched with worry. "Abernathy, what happened?" "I felt something." A wave of he stopped short, noticing Abernathy's distress. "What's wrong? Who were you talking to?" Abernathy tried to speak, to warn Silas, but the words wouldn't come. He felt a strange detachment, as if his own body was no longer under his control. A faint, melodic humming began to resonate in his mind, growing louder, more insistent. He looked up at Silas, his eyes wide with terror. "It's starting," he whispered, his voice barely audible. "The harmony, it's almost complete." Outside, the rain had stopped, the clouds parted, revealing a sliver of moon, and as Abernathy's lips began to move, a haunting melody filled the shop, a song in a language he didn't understand, yet felt deep, within his soul, a song of cosmic dread and impending doom. Abernathy saw a faint shimmer in the air, just beyond Silas's shoulder, a distortion, like heat rising from asphalt, and then a single, colossal eye blink into existence, observing them both with ancient, indifferent light. He tried to scream, but the sound was trapped within his throat. He was no longer Abernathy. He was a conduit, a vessel, part of the harmony. Silas, oblivious to the cosmic horror unfolding before him, merely frowned, his brow furrowed in confusion. "Abernathy, are you all right? You seem distant, and that song, it's beautiful, but—" He stopped speaking, drawn to the shimmer behind Abernathy. A shape began to materialize, indistinct at first, then coalescing into a form that defied description. It was vast, immeasurable, a being of pure energy that seemed to ripple the very fabric of reality. The being raised a single, and possibly long appendage, and pointed it directly at Silas. A beam of searing light shot forth, enveloping him entirely. Silas gasped, his body convulsing violently. The music intensified, becoming almost unbearable. His eyes rolled back in his head, and he collapsed to the floor, lifeless. The being's eye blinked again, a slow, deliberate movement that seemed to echo across the universe. The harmony was nearing its apex. The camera pulled back, revealing Blackwood Manor silhouetted against the moonlit sky. The music box, silent once more, sat on its stone pedestal, bathed in an ethereal glow, and from the heart of the manor a single echoing voice whispered, "The balance is restored.